Um, have you ever wondered what might have happened if Morgoth, the Dark Lord of Tolkien's Legendarium, had made a return in a sequel to The Lord of the Rings? Before diving into this intriguing possibility, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. In the shadows of Tolkien's expansive universe lies an unfinished sequel, The New Shadow. This tale, which never saw the light of day, hints at a world where Morgoth could have played a pivotal role, and published between 1954 and 1955. The Lord of the Rings introduced Sauron as the main antagonist, but Morgoth, his master, loomed large in the background. Morgoth was not just any villain. He was the original Dark Lord, leading Sauron down a path of darkness. In Tolkien's creation, the Aenir, powerful beings crafted by Eru Ilúvatar, include the Valar and the Maiar. Morgoth, a Valar, represented a far greater threat than Sauron, making his potential return in a sequel both fascinating and terrifying. In The New Shadow, Tolkien envisioned a society in Gondor plagued by a sinister cult reminiscent of Satanism. This cult could have served as the dark heart of a decaying Gondorian society, a theme Tolkien hinted at in a letter from 1964. The idea of a shadowy cult worshipping Morgoth adds a layer of complexity to the narrative. Set during the Age of Men, The New Shadow would explore the aftermath of the War of Wrath. While the elves and dwarves faded into the background, men faced their own challenges, including a religion that echoed Morgoth's dark influence. This connection to Morgoth, the embodiment of evil, could have made for a compelling storyline. Tolkien's unfinished work suggests that the greatest dangers might arise from human corruption rather than Morgoth himself. However, the specter of Morgoth's return loomed large, possibly tied to the prophecy of the Dagor Dagorath. The final battle where he would confront the heroes of Middle-earth once more. And yet, how could men realistically bring Morgoth back? Tolkien never explicitly explained this in his writings. In Freedom, the secretive nature of the cult worshiping Morgoth would likely keep their intentions hidden, especially given Gondor's loyalty to the Valar. The idea of men attempting to resurrect Morgoth for the Dagorath could provide a thrilling plot twist. However, reviving Morgoth from the void seems implausible. Men lacked the means to reach the doors of night, which were safeguarded by powerful beings. Even if remnants of elvish magic existed, they would be ill-equipped to unlock such a formidable barrier, despite the potential for a Morgoth-centric plot. The New Shadow would likely focus more on the internal conflicts among men. Characters descended from Aragorn might mirror the moral decline of figures like Denethor, creating a narrative rich with intrigue and uncertainty about who to root for. The Tolkien hinted at expanding the New Shadow beyond its brief outline, suggesting a deeper exploration of its themes. while Morgoth may not have been the central figure, his name would likely echo throughout the story, reminding readers of the ever-present struggle between good and evil. And remember, if Morgoth ever did return, he might just say, "I'm back, and this time I brought my own shadow." With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.